Morris, in conclusion, perhaps you could say a word about the current predicament where we find ourselves right now and the role of education in finding a pathway out of this very tragic sense of events right now.
I think we right now are facing perhaps the most critical crisis in Israel's history. I think the crisis we face now is worse than the crisis we faced when we declared the state and we were attacked by all these Arab countries. And our crisis is actually an internal crisis. We are divided. We're a divided people. We're divided as to what the objective is and what we want to do. This country is comprised of both Jews. The area in which we live is comprised of both Jews and Palestinians. And I come from a country where the country was divided as well between blacks and whites. And they did not cooperate with each other. And I found this difficult. And I found the way that the African people were treated was difficult. And I came to Israel as part of the Zionist movement. We are faced with a crisis now which, if we don't resolve, will cripple our state, I don't know for how long, and possibly forever. We have to find a solution that we can live with the Palestinians. There was a decision made to partition the country. And we ignored this. And we ignore the rights of the Palestinians to some kind of independence. And I would just like to tell you one incident that was critical. I was invited by somebody to go to the Hebrew University. I was just passing through Mozart. And I said, what do I want to go to university for? She said, there's going to be somebody there who's going to make an amazing speech. I said, who is the somebody? And she said, his name was Leibovich, Yeshayahu Leibovich. Now, I must admit, I didn't even know who he was. But I got there, and I saw this tall, gaunt man. He stood up, and it was just after the Six-Day War. And the atmosphere was electric. Everybody was so proud of what we'd done. We defeated 4 armies in 1 week. It was amazing. And the atmosphere was rich. And the sense of pride, it was amazing. And this man stands up and he says, give it back. Give the land that you have taken back. If we keep this land, we will destroy our country. It will destroy us. And it was like listening to a prophet from the old days. I really got kind of an electric, like a shock through my body, that I was listening to one of the prophets of the old day. And he's a religious man, and he's committed to Israel. But he could see what was happening. And this conviction of his was so strong. He said, give it back, it will destroy us. And I'm afraid it's in the process of destroying us. And I hope we come to our senses and find a solution. And we've got to be more sensitive to the needs of people with whom we live, who are less fortunate than we are. And if we don't do that, the words of Yeshayahu Leibovich are going to come true. We will have destroyed ourselves with our own hands.
Thank you, Morris, for those very sobering words. But that happens to be the situation in where we are. In our own little way at the university, we make an effort towards this. We are creating a middle class that is blind to everything except talent. 40% of our students are either Muslims, Christians, or Druze. And we hope that they will provide the bridge, the necessary bridge, for fulfilling what I think is a very correct prognosis of where we need to move right now. Once again, it's a great honor to have you as a member of our community officially, as a Doctor Honoris Causa in our community. Morris, we feel much richer and very fortunate with your presence among us.
Once again, thank you.
Thank you.